Many healthcare companies assume marketing campaigns are just about running ads, but without a solid strategy, you're wasting time, money, and potential leads. In this video, I'll share proven examples of healthcare campaigns and guide you on how to create strategies that drive real customer acquisition. I'm Lena Chang, founder and managing director of Best Friend Jack. If you want to take your healthcare marketing to the next level, make sure you watch the other videos in our playlist. Healthcare marketing campaigns are more than just about visibility. They're about creating meaningful, measurable change by targeting the right audience with the right message at the right time. I'll break down how to build and execute campaigns that will help you achieve measurable results for your healthcare business. So there are two key reasons why campaigns are essential in healthcare marketing. First, campaigns build momentum and awareness by creating synergy between tactics. A single marketing tactic like a social media ad or an email blast might create that momentary spike in attention, but that's just one point in time. Campaigns bring these tactics together in a well-orchestrated plan where each element reinforces the others. The other reason why campaigns are essential is that campaigns create a consistent and cohesive brand narrative, using multiple touchpoints to build trust and credibility. Trust in healthcare marketing doesn't come from just a single interaction. It's really cultivated through a series of very intentional communications. Campaigns ensure that every touchpoint, whether it's social media posts, white papers, or it's in-person events, delivers a unified story that really resonates with your audience. Those standalone tactics can often feel disjointed, and with those, you'll miss opportunities to create a coherent message. This can be very confusing for your audience or even undermine your brand's credibility. I want to share two examples of impactful healthcare marketing campaigns, one direct-to-consumer campaign and one provider campaign. You'll notice that they have a couple of things in common. They each have a theme or a common narrative, and they each leverage multiple channels to reach their audiences in different ways. The first example is related to a fertility app. So imagine a fertility tracking app running a campaign called Your Family, Your Future to drive signups. You could start with organic Instagram and TikTok posts featuring user testimonials and benefits of the app. Then you could amplify your efforts with targeted paid ads showcasing AI-powered menstrual cycle predictions and CTAs to drive signups. After that, maybe you'll publish educational blog articles on reproductive health and promote those via Google Ads. And at the same time, you could partner with a popular podcast where the host shares their experience and offers a promo code for downloads. And then finally, to wrap up the campaign, you could follow up with emails offering a limited time free trial to nudge signups. Example number two is related to providers. So let's take a webinar for providers. Let's just say you're hosting a webinar called Less Admin, More Care. That's all about streamlining provider workflows with your company's technology. Here's how your marketing can become significantly more effective when paired with a comprehensive campaign. First, you could create organic LinkedIn and Facebook posts with teaser content to spark interest. Then you could run targeted paid ads on both platforms to drive registrations. Next, you'll want to send pre-event email reminders to stay top of mind. Finally, after the webinar, you can go back to LinkedIn and Facebook to share key takeaways and micro content clips, and follow up with an email campaign with similar content and prompt providers to access the full webinar recording or download related resources. So now let's talk about how to build a winning healthcare marketing campaign. The first step is to develop a clear campaign vision. You'll want to start with a precise understanding of why the campaign is being executed and who it's for. So for example, you want to ask yourself, are you trying to increase patient adoption by promoting a new differentiated feature on your app? Maybe you're trying to drive urgency among health system decision makers by educating them about an emerging need your solution addresses. Or maybe your goal is to drive demo signups among health plan executives by sharing new data on outcomes achieved across your entire book of business. Once you've determined the who and the why, you want to tailor your messaging. Start by leveraging your deep understanding of your audience. Speak to their needs, not just about what you offer. Make it about them and not you. Use a consistent core narrative with the tone and focus that's appropriate for your particular stakeholder. Then you'll want to choose the most effective channels for your audience. Determine where your audience spends their time and gets their information. So for example, for patients, that might be social media platforms like Instagram. For providers, direct mail can actually be a really effective channel. And then for large self-insured employers, that could be highly personalized account-based marketing strategies like tailored emails or meetings at conferences. Now, while you want an omni-channel approach to create that cohesive experience across touchpoints, you also want to avoid spreading resources too thin by focusing on 2 to 3 high-impact channels tailored to your audience segment. For example, let's take a B2B health tech company targeting health plan leaders. They might prioritize LinkedIn and webinars, as these channels have a higher likelihood of fostering meaningful engagement. Channels like Meta or maybe broad industry trade shows with more general audiences may not provide enough return on investment for this specific audience. The last thing I want to talk about is monitoring and optimizing your campaigns in real time. You'll want to get really comfortable with consistently tracking performance metrics to assess campaign effectiveness and making adjustments based on real-time data. So, for example, if you're running LinkedIn ads for provider groups and they're underperforming, you may need to adjust your messaging or change your audience targeting criteria. Or if you're getting much stronger engagement from other tactics like email campaigns or webinars, you can also consider reallocating budget. If you're running a healthcare business and you've been struggling with your marketing campaigns, I hope this video has been a helpful resource for you.